Good morning, good day, good afternoon. Whenever you're watching this, if you're at the Pirate broadcast, you are getting something every day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Arizona time. And I was planning this Thursday thoughts just to recap some of the things that have taken place since the last week. And also just kind of, provide an opportunity to connect with somebody. And it says it looks like it's having a problem with LinkedIn. It's having a problem with my LinkedIn on my page. So, what's that all about? What are we going to do here today, huh? What is going on? Okay. Let's see if we can solve this problem here. Edit. Not sure. Here it is. Let's save changes. Will it join? Well, I guess I'm just going to have to remove it. Remove. Or not. I'm just going to leave it just like that. Anyway, technical problems when you're chasing the boundaries are always going to take place. And how are you today? I'm going to go look in the feed. Now this is not a complaint. I'm not complaining. However, this is just a state of fact is that LinkedIn Live requires you to do all your broadcasting through a third party. I use StreamYard. There are other platforms that work equally well. I know Matt Crump was on here the other day, and he uses. I know I have it. What is the platform? Uh, I don't know. Now I can't see it. Well, I'll think of it in a moment. Uh, but there's other platforms that you can use. The thing about LinkedIn though is it doesn't return the comments into the third party platform. So you have to go on your phone, you have to, get on your phone and you have to go look into LinkedIn. You have to open up LinkedIn and then you have to go to your profile and then you have to view your profile and then you have to go down to your posts, see all activity, posts, and then as you're going live, then you can see the comments. There's phone, and then you have to reduce the volume so it doesn't get. Angie, good morning. Vanessa, good morning. Toby, uh, Angie was sick, so she's feeling better. Hopefully you're not coughing today, Angie. So I appreciate you so much. Vanessa, love to connect with you. Joshua, good morning from Texas. Hey, I'm heading your way today. I'll be in Houston. Fly out 12:30 this afternoon. It's funny because Arizona doesn't have daylight savings times. So there's occasions where I could fly to Houston and it's only like a half hour difference because of the time difference. So I don't know what time I arrive. However, I'll be there. Love to connect. Doug Thompson, you're in Austin up that way. So if you're in Houston and in the area, we should connect. We should connect with Joshua and have a little party. I think that would be cool. You're in Philly. Vanessa's in Philly. Philly, it's probably cold. Kenyatta, love you. How are you doing today? I keep wanting to send you an invitation to be on the Pirate broadcast. So would you join me? Would you join me, Kenyatta? Would you be on the Pirate broadcast? I know you're a pirate. Kenyatta's a bass player, and we found out. Here's the beauty of LinkedIn is you can find out and discover these unique identities of people that you see online. And there's actually, we're all the same people. I mean, if you talk to someone long enough, you'll find a thread to connect with anyone. I promise you. Test it out. Let me know. Get back to me because it's really important for us to understand that we're all we're all bumping through this world together. It's spinning around the sun. It's doing its thing. It's enjoy and appreciate everyone around you. They all have a gift. Everybody has a gift. So I am excited about Vanessa's out for a walk. Holy cow. And here's the thing is I can be found. I've been creating this little infrastructure here for Pirate Broadcast because I want to highlight people doing good things, interesting people doing interesting things. That's that's the theme of what the Pirate Broadcast is all about. And as a musician and after playing for years and years and years, I used to play, I think for 7 years no, for 4 years I played 7 days a night. Yeah, that's what it was. It's been a while. So, and I'm on my first cup of coffee. So, for 4 years, I played 7 days a night music. And so, the Pirate Broadcast, this is becoming part of my routine is I can get up, I can highlight someone, I can share some information, I can provide some value, and I can get involved and engaged and get moving for the day. And it's a great way to start the day. I got up, I made coffee, took the garbage out. It was still dark. It has been raining in Arizona. It has been raining in my neighborhood. However, it wasn't. And it was a beautiful morning, it's fresh and clean, and it's just that feeling you get when it's you're just engaged in the morning. And I'm not historically a morning person because I played at night so much, and I'm a night person. However, getting up early and getting this broadcast going is kind of a new adventure for me. Lori, good morning. How are you doing? Love to see you in the room. Thank you. She's a pirate. So I also have the pirate broadcast on Facebook. So I created this, and I'm gonna cultivate this. So if you're someone or somebody that is on Facebook and you want to be able to connect on Facebook, I think I can get comments from Facebook if anybody's on Facebook or anybody's going to head over there. Uh, I should be streaming over there. So this is an experiment. This is like I'm in my groove here. I get to create, I get to expand, I get to communicate, I get to put things out into the world that are valuable to other people. And I'll give you some tips today, but I just wanted to kind of give an overview. The pirate broadcast was, and I think I posted it on my um, podcast. Podcast is getting ready to release as well. Is back in the day when radio first started and television first started, the government decided, hey, this needs to be regulated because it's such a powerful tool. And because it's such a powerful tool, we need to make sure that we have standards to be able to, make sure that everybody's following the rules, not banging into each other. And then FCC came around and said, okay, these channels are on these frequencies. We have AM radio, we have FM radio, we have television broadcasting. And those were categorized under certain frequencies and able to broadcast according to certain rules and regulations on the FCC. Same in the UK, same in other countries. And some areas that wanted to broadcast were, so there were some pirates out there, and it's called pirate, and it still exists. It's like there are people that set up an FM radio station that is low power. It doesn't really, go very far, and it's just putting out whatever it wants to put out. Whoever wants to run it can operate it. It's like a DJ. You could put out propaganda, or you could put out popular music, or you could put out anything you want. And it's a pirate broadcast. And also, early 60s or so, people would go offshore Like there was a famous one in UK that broadcast off a ship, and this ship would broadcast, I mean, high power, you know, and it played popular music, and there was a several occasions on the border. They were called border blasters. So they would go into Mexico and they would put up a tower, and they would amplify this tower to 100,000 watts, 200,000 watts, whatever it happens to be. And they would broadcast this. And so now with the internet, the same type of thing can take place, only on a much more civilized level, because you don't need permission. You don't need a ticket from the FCC or any you do have to pay. You do have access to channels and different locations like Facebook and LinkedIn and podcasting, Apple Podcasts and YouTube and things like that. And it's just incredibly important to understand that we have an opportunity here that has never existed in the history of mankind to broadcast and produce content to help other people move forward. And it's wide open. It's just like you just have to pick up the microphone, pick up the phone, and go out and broadcast some of your thoughts. So it's really, really important to understand that if you decide to do this, there's a lot of details and a lot of things that need to go into it. And I'm happy to discuss that with you, because putting all this together, once you get it all together, it's amazing. Like right now, streaming right now at this moment in time, I'm going to LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And then I'm also afterward, I have my VA Mel. She's going to, well, she's not virtual assistant because she's my sister. So she's actually an assistant, and she does a lot of work. She does so much work for me. She does a lot. She helped me a lot. And um, then we take that and create a podcast out of it. And I do the transcription, and then I'm building a blog post on russjohns.com. So all of these things, all of a sudden I have a ton of content that I can share, reshare. It's 5 days a week. So I just launched like 40 podcasts. So Milton, Scott, hello. What's going on? Thank you, Kenyatta. Pirate Broadcast rocks. And so the people in the room, the people that are coming in here and listening to this broadcast, I have an opportunity to share something valuable with you. So if you want to do something like this, follow along. I'll be teaching and sharing techniques to do this. But one platform is really, I have really enjoyed the simplicity of it. And I've used a lot of different platforms, and there's a lot of different platforms you can use. But StreamYard is built and based on the idea that we can keep it simple, we can keep it basic, and provide good service for everybody. So their whole point is to be able to make it simple for everyone to be a broadcaster, to share their message, to highlight their reels and get it out there. So I just wanted to highlight the fact that there is a Facebook page. Just type in Pirate Broadcast. Didn't use the hashtag because, well, Facebook doesn't like hashtags that much. So don't be a hater, okay? And I'm going to order Pirate Broadcast coffee mugs too. And so that's one place. Now, the other place that I'm going to be bringing this together is FYI.to. Now, Rodrigo Martinez, Rodrigo, hats off to you. We can actually do the pirate broadcast where, sometimes when you're in YouTube, if you're like I am, on the sidebar or on wherever you happen to be, you get shiny object, you get squirreled. So you can come here to Pirate Broadcast. It's russjohns.fyi.to/pirate broadcast. I'll put a link in the comments here and share them out in a post later today. And it's really an opportunity to, go in, listen to other episodes that you've missed, or just explore some of the people that I brought on, interesting people doing interesting things, because it's an awesome opportunity to get to know these individuals. Find out what their personality is, find out what they're really like, find out what they're working on, and connect with them. And it's all about connections. It's all about building a relationship with the people that you enjoy knowing more about. And it's in this day and age, it's really challenging to be that person that can go to every networking meeting, every event, and everything else. I love meeting people in person. However, right now in my life, I'm assisting mom and dad. They're getting older. Dad has dementia. It's one of these things. I'm helping out with family, and I'm going to Houston to see my son because he's in Houston, and it's we all need a little self care, and we need to take a break now and then. And I'll go see some clients and friends and family, and so it's about connecting and building relationships. While I'm in Houston, I'm going to connect with other people that I know on LinkedIn, other people that I've built networking events with. Probably maybe see Joshua. He's going to be on the broadcast here coming up. I've had Doug Thompson on the broadcast. He's an awesome individual that's up in Austin. Austin's not that far away. I could probably take off and go up there. And so, Kenyatta, shout out to Rodrigo Martinez. I love it. Thank you so much for putting that down. Lori says, I love that you can broadcast multiple locations at the same time. That's brilliant. Thank you so much, Lori, for doing that. I appreciate it. And it does save me a lot of time, and it takes a little while to get set up. However, once you get everything set up, it's like any business system. Optimize your business systems and make sure that you have everything in place. Make sure that you have it going on. Everything's a process. And I want to talk a little bit about this on Thursday Thoughts, because this is just a random show talking about some of the things that are on my mind, and I want to talk to you about the opportunity for people to actually build business systems. There's a lot of people out there that are, coaching, they're helping others in the community. Kristen Sherry does the UMAP. She's been doing some amazing things. Shelly, on the broadcast, Shelly here, phenomenal individual. She does a lot of work on LinkedIn. Wendy Breakstone, she's here in Arizona as well, and she helps companies build systems. So if you're a coach and author, somebody that actually is growing and building and expanding their team, it's so critical to build these systems out and help reduce the overwhelm. That's what I'm going to say. It's nice to be able to reduce the overwhelm and make sure that you have an opportunity to grow and scale to the point where you can serve a few more people and provide some efficiency. So these are people, and Bianca, she was amazing because she did a sound wall with Tibetan with Tibetan bowls, crystal bowls, and that was very cool. So go back and check it out. Rob Deptford, he's an amazing individual in Canada doing some incredible work with video. He's helping people get on video. So if you need that little extra push to get on video, you could do that. Steve Sullivan, a map coach, he's doing some great work. David Seamy, he go listen to David's broadcast. He's doing some amazing work over in the UK with virtual reality and augmented reality. It's kind of an amazing opportunity to get involved and engaged in some of that activity and learn more about it. If you've never heard anything about it or learned anything about it, that's a great broadcast to go back and listen to. So some of these things, I'm archiving this to allow people the opportunity to learn about other individuals in this LinkedIn community. And it's a simple equation. It's like you meet someone, you have a conversation with them, you have another conversation with them, and the next thing you know, if I visited their city, I'm sure that we would get together and have coffee or a meal or something like that. And yeah, it's very exciting opportunity in life. And if you're not creating content and you're not connecting with individuals, uh, you you have an opportunity to do that. So let's do that. Let's connect. Hey, and I want to take a moment also. I want to share. There's a lot of fires going on in Australia. The West Coast has been inundated with fires, and I know it's out. But Australia, I heard something on in one of the groups I'm in, and uh, so prayers to Australia and all the fires that are going on, and there's people that are losing their homes and everything, and it's just devastating. So uh, just just know that there are people that care. That's all I get to say about that. So back to the pirate broadcast. Uh, so one of the things that I want to make sure that you realize is that all of this technology is moving so quickly, and I there are two types of people that love it like myself, and people that hate it, and I'm sure that you can identify if you choose to identify with that. So you love it or you hate it. The reality is that we're using it. It will be utilized more, and good design makes it simple. It makes it intuitive. It's like the iPhone, whether you like Apple or not, the iPhone was innovative. It was not the best phone in the world. It's not uh and it's life-changing for a lot of individuals, and that kind of technology affords us the opportunity to create and document it. The kids that are born in this era are the first kids that can, you know, have their grandkids see, what they were doing online. And I'm sure glad I wasn't online when I was younger because it would be dangerous just knowing what I know now. So I have StreamYard. Vanessa Hunter has StreamYard. Fantastic. I love that. We should talk about that sometime, Vanessa. Uh, Make sure you're connected with me and you drop me a DM and love to have a conversation around StreamYard. And StreamYard is on LinkedIn. They LinkedIn Live. They also have a StreamYard community event where they do Q&A every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to learn more about the platform, it's very easy access. It has a great community around it. And I want to talk about community because community is really what it's about. And, even though these platforms have billions of users or millions of users or hundreds of thousands of users, depending on the platform, there's always going to be an opportunity to get involved in a community and relate to what is going on in this community. And humans as a whole like to be connected. You know, I like my quiet time. I'm not gonna lie. I like my quiet time. I like my downtime. And it's really important to understand that there's still I love community too. I love being involved and engaged in a community that I can relate to and enjoy and appreciate. So both sides of the equation are available. You know, if you want a journal, you would just want a quiet page, you can type something out for, document for your legacy and I have journals and journals and journals that I've written in over the years and you know, I used to be right-handed until I was about 29 and then I became a left-handed person through circumstance. And I mean, you couldn't read my writing anyway. And going back and trying to decipher what I was thinking at the time is probably nearly impossible. However, it's documented. And online and digital now, you can actually document it in a different way. So there's one last thing I want to talk about on YouTube. YouTube, there's some rule changes here that are going on, and I'm going to have to shut this down because I'm on YouTube as well. However, there's this thing that's going on with protecting children that the rules are like if you if your if your video is deemed to be uh focused on kids and it's not kid friendly, you could get fined up to like $42,000. So I'm not really sure of all the details. It's called COPA, and January 1st it comes into action. So video in YouTube is going to become a little more critical to understand what the rules are. So there's a lot of more information coming out about there. I just want you to be aware of it. If you're a broadcaster, you're doing live video, creating content, anything like that. I don't know how I don't know how much impact it's going to have long term. However, I know that it will impact a lot of kid friendly video. And one of the things that they're saying is that if you're a Lego channel or you're unboxing for kid packages and things like that, there's a lot of them out there. And those revenue streams are going to be impacted because it's yeah, there's some advocates that are out there helping protect kids, which is a good thing. However, sometimes legislation gets in the way of logic, and then people get fined for things they didn't really intend or do maliciously. So I don't know. It's all rumors and speculation at this point. I just want you to know that if you're a content creator, COPA's coming, and we need to be aware of it. And YouTube's the tip of the iceberg. So Thursday thoughts. That was a random rant or dialogue. And thank you everyone for joining. Melissa, Kenyatta, Lori, Angie, Scott. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all of the guests. Toby, uh, you are appreciated. I find joy in doing this. I find gratitude in doing this. And I just applaud everyone here for just being here. This is something that I enjoy doing, and I love the opportunity to connect with you guys. And so, with that, I'll let you go on about your day. Get some things accomplished. Make it matter. And kindness is cool. Smiles are free. And you enjoy the day.